day 64 in a year of living the Warrior's Way. And today I want to talk about Disturbed's version of The Sound of Silence and why this song applies to Warrior. So Simon and Garfunkel's song The Sound of Silence is very poignant, and it applies a hell of a lot to the brothers and the sisters in Wake Up Warrior. And let's just look at the opening few words. Hello darkness, my old friend. Now what happens a hell of a lot in life is that we go through the peak, right down to the pit, and right back up to the peak, then right back down to the pit. But sometimes this fucking pit stays, and it permeates, and it gets deeper, and the shit gets deeper, and the stress gets deeper. And every single time we go back to the pit, we say, hello darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. Because we're fucking used to that. This is our old friend. The shit, the crap, the place that we detest, the place we don't want to go to, but we keep fucking sliding back into it. Why the fuck do we do that? There's a number of things. For me, and I'm only talking about me, it's a familiar place. It's where, in the past, I used to think I deserved to be. It's a place where I could go to and say, you're a fucking cunt. You deserve nothing good in your life. You're a prick. You're an arsehole. You're a fucking failure. You're an idiot. You're useless. You're too shit. You can't do anything. Look at your shit. Look at the shit state of your life. And this came from a very, very toxic upbringing. It came from people telling me those lies, those stories that they wanted me to believe. And I fucking took them on. And I own those stories. And I believed them. And then I would look for evidence to prove that they were right. That those stories were right. That I was shit. That I was living in darkness. And that it was my old friend. And I would keep going back there. And I would keep talking to the shit version of myself. But then, what happened? A vision softly creeping. Get the words? That was something that was planted in my brain while I was sleeping. And that vision was, no, motherfucker, you're better than this. You can get out of this. And so I would climb and climb and climb and get back up to the peak again. And I would sort things out. And I would make my life a little bit better. And the problem there is, the king of the shitheads came fucking trotting in. King of the shitheads. Hey, motherfucker, you're enjoying life too much. You're making money. You don't deserve this fucking money. You don't deserve to be fit. You don't deserve to be happy. Fuck you. Get back down into your pit. Get back down there, you piece of shit. And what would happen? I would slide and I would be clinging on, desperately trying not to, all the while knowing that the pit was beckoning. All the while knowing that I seemed to be powerless to stop it. And the problem was these pits, they got deeper, as I said, deeper and deeper and darker. And the scarcity was more, and the fear was more, and the worry was more, and the pressure was more. And my back would be killing me, and my neck, and things started aching and pain. And I was letting people down. I was going, integrity? What fucking integrity? I haven't got any fucking integrity. Look at me, I'm back in the fucking pit. Look at my deep shit. And this song, the song that was in me, was the voice that was never heard. 10,000 people, maybe more. None of them speaking. None of them listening. And the silence was within me. The silence and the song that I was trying to sing. The gift that I was trying to get out. The important thing. And it's written in the lines on my face, on the subway wall, the tenement hall of my brain. This is the prophetic things. This is something that I have held within me. So what have I started doing to change this situation? I hear you ask. Because the pit is always there. And you could say, arguably, and it's true, I'm in a fucking deep shit pit at the moment. However, I know, like all things in the karmic cul-de-sac, from peak to pit, peak to pit, peak to pit, peak to pit, karmic cul-de-sac, it won't be there forever. It is a temporary thing. Sorry if the wind is bad again. Temporary thing, just like rain that comes after sun, just like happiness that comes after sadness, just like fitness that comes after training, just like strength that comes after you lift weights. But you have to believe, and you have to do the fucking work. Now what do? In order to change a lot of the beliefs that I had that would drag me down to the pit, I started changing the way my brain operated, the way my brain, the thoughts I would let into my brain. And I looked at it as a garden, or as you've seen, there's these big fields. And the fields, if they're allowed, if weeds are allowed, as you can see, weeds, shit, if they're allowed to take, here we go again. They just take over. Weeds like fuck. And those weeds, unless they are ripped out at the root, which is where the stack comes in, because that is the root of those weeds, unless they're ripped out and replanted with decent stuff, fertilized, watered, cared for, tended to, accepted, believed in, and that came from me. And I'm not fucking perfect, by a long way. I am very much a fucking work in progress, let me tell you. But I'm trying to tell you what I've done and what I'm doing. So every single day, no news, nothing, not even a fucking glimpse at a newspaper. No news on the radio, it goes off instantly. No fucking bullshit on Instagram or Facebook or, oh my God, this has happened, it's all terrible. No, none of it. Every day I write lines. Do you remember you had to do lines in school? Or you wrote down whatever it was. I must not fucking shit in the corner of the classroom. I must not shit in the corner of the classroom. But I do it in a different way. I start off with, I am worthy. That's always the first. No, sorry, I am enough. It's always the first one. I am enough. I am enough. I am enough. Then it's, I am lovable. Because for donkey's years, like most of my life, almost all of my life, I felt that I wasn't lovable. I am likable. I am wealthy, even though I'm not. I am successful, even though you could arguably say I'm not. I am an achiever. I am. All of these things. Not I'm not. Not I can't. They're all positive. I have integrity. I am honest. I trust the process. I do the fucking work. I write these lines every single day. I run my finger over those lines. I'm saying them to myself as I write them. I'm saying them out loud. I'm running them in my head so that when the fucking stupid stories come in and the bullshit lies from the pit that start to fucking creep into my head and say to myself, come with us, come back to the darkness. I just say, no, fuck you. I am enough. I am enough. And that stops it. And it doesn't work every single time, but other things have to happen. So a trick I used to use in ultra running, when the pain was kicking in, when you thought, I can't go another fucking step, what did I used to do? Shoulders back, head up, smile. Great big, stupid fucking smile. Hey, my legs are killing me, my lungs are killing me, my back is killing me, everything fucking hurts, my arm hurts, my ass is chafing. Smile, motherfucker, because when you smile, tells your brain that you're happy because you're engaging muscles. Now you may not be happy, but it tells your brain that you're happy. So it sends endorphins and other chemicals into the body because it says his face says he's happy. Therefore, we must do these things to make him happy. Now, if you're sad, shoulders slump, head goes down, voice goes like this. Everything is shit. And then you can snap out of it instantly and you can be happy again. And and these are fucking stupid things. Tony Robbins teaches this shit. Nobody teaches the lines. That's something I've invented for myself. Write lines every day. Pages and pages and pages of lines. Doing these videos every single day. Reminding myself. Doing them for me. Not for you. I'm doing them for me. This is to remind myself and to reinforce to myself what the fuck I'm doing. And I am cutting through the darkness. The darkness is in my head. I'm using my voice and my emphasis and my enthusiasm and my lessons and my learnings and my daily declare from what is in me, the scripture that is in me. And I'm hoping to cut through your darkness so that you might hear my words. Again, lyrics in the song. Hear my words that I might teach you. I don't know if I'm teaching you or not. I'm teaching me. This is what I'm doing. So my recommendation is Sound of Silence by Disturbed. Watch the video. The video makes it more powerful, in my opinion, because I'd never heard of Disturbed before I saw this. And it was a good friend of mine, a little bit older than me, shared it on Facebook many, many years ago. And that fucking song hit me straight between the eyes. And I've listened to it so many times. And when I used to run hills and I used to fucking feel like shit and I was in pain, and I used to just play that song on repeat. Hello Darkness, my old friend. Because that was the pain. And I used to say, no, fuck you. Fuck you. And that's what I have to do every single day. I have to go to that darkness. I have to say, no, I'm turning on the light. I'm having that neon light split the sound of silence, because the alternative is that shitty pit. And I'm crawling out of that pit, and there will be other pits that I will go back into. There will, as my life evolves and as things change, but there will be different pits. But the difference is I won't allow myself to wallow in there. Oh, look at me, poor old me. Yeah, feel pity for me. Oh, isn't this terrible? And let me tell you, some of those pits have been epic. There are pity parties I've had. But the problem with pity parties, no bastard ever turns up. So all you do is you wallow in your victimhood, your self-pity, your lack of self-worth, your blame, your shame, your guilt, and your self-loathing. And it's fucking horrible. So, these are my words. If they help you, great. Chuck me a comment on this YouTube video. Give me a thumbs up. Tell me to fuck off. I don't care. They're my words to me. And if they resonate with you, if they help one person other than me, I've done my job today. Disturbed, Sound of Silence. Watch it. Tell me what you think. Cheers.